Hey, welcome back to the narrative. It's your girl May.
Josiah.
So,
Zeke.
Layla. Today we're going to be talking about how the TikTok ban will affect people around the world. I just want to know how everybody feel about TikTok.
I feel like it's like a getaway. Like if stuff happen around me, I want to listen to it. Get on TikTok, school.
I don't know, it's okay. It's just something else to switch to when I'm bored. Instagram Reels, Twitter, TikTok. Instagram Reels, Twitter, TikTok. That's like my last option though, because I don't know, it doesn't really interest me as much as other platforms do. I'm neutral about it, I guess. To be honest, I don't think people really care that TikTok are getting banned. I don't think they care about the platform, rather. I think they care that it's getting banned. I think that's like the whole hype. I think they care because it's somebody like higher up taking that away from them. I don't really think people really value the platform as much as they say they do. I don't think that's the case. I think people will spiral because it's something that the government or whoever decides to sign a ban is taking that away from them. And I think it's just a matter of that. Like,
So you think it's more so people is upset that they can't have it no more? I feel you.
I feel like people gonna like be off their phones more, be more undistracted, and be more worried about what's around them in reality.
And like you said, I feel like it's an equal amount of people. It's an equal amount of people. They care about TikTok and don't care about TikTok. I feel like the people that care about TikTok is really gonna, like he said, they gonna get off their phones, like really pay attention around in reality and stuff.
I think that the world's not really going to end because it's just an app like musically went away, so it's like it's going to be the same thing. The world is not going to appreciate them taking away TikTok.
do y'all think TikTok should get banned? I don't think it necessarily should be banned. However, I do think that not even just TikTok, but a lot of social media platforms, but specifically TikTok, needs to better enforce their guidelines. A lot of children who are on TikTok are under the age of, I think it's 12 or 13. That's allowed. A lot of kids, younger kids, are on TikTok. A lot of younger kids have access to it and are on it on a daily basis. And I feel like not only do they need to enforce that, but enforce their guidelines on protecting those children that are on the app. I don't think it necessarily needs to get banned, but I do think that they need to up their, like, let's say, security on the app.
I don't think TikTok should get banned because I mean, like, everybody learn from it. I mean, like, one day you might learn this on this, like, you learn from different apps, but I think TikTok you may learn more because of their new update by this. Their new update was about Steam. So I think TikTok shouldn't really get banned because you complain about how TikTok doesn't have enough education, then it adds education, so now it's like fits your needs and your wants. So, yeah.
Me personally, I feel like it shouldn't get banned, but get put on a hold so people can have a reality check and like see how they feel without TikTok being around for a minute and get an actual reality check, so that way when they come back, they'll be as focused on it as they was when it wasn't on hold.
I think TikTok, it's just crazy. They guidelines, they don't follow them.
But they be banning things that just like that really do benefit you, like
Like talking about Palestine and stuff.
right.
Like that.
And I was like, this is really crazy because it's like, what if this really benefit a young person? It's to become something that's bigger, and you probably need this when you get this old, when you get this age.
I think famous people on TikTok, and do on TikTok gets banned, move to a different platform. I feel like that's the only option that like really makes sense. Especially because a lot of famous people that are on TikTok are famous on TikTok. So like either they move to a different platform. I don't think that influencers will really like just give that up. Honestly, like being at the top of a platform is a lot. It's not only like thrilling. I feel like it could go either way. They'll move to a different platform and start from the bottom up if they haven't already been working on other platforms on the side, or altogether start being an influencer or find a different career path.
I think they're like, once TikTok like get banned, I think they're going to like get an actual real job. Like, I'm not saying that being an influencer is not a real job. I mean, being an influencer doesn't really pay you as much as you need to get to plan A to plan B. Like that's what I'm like thinking in my head. And I'm thinking like, okay, so like, cause many YouTubers like they might have like a job on the side to benefit like their needs.
Or they might move to a platform that has the same popularity or more popularity as TikTok.
Like YouTube, a lot of YouTubers, like before TikTok even came out, like a lot of YouTubers were on it. But as soon as TikTok came out, it brought a big popularity to other people, and then a lot of YouTubers are going on there. And I feel like the YouTubers, you know, they don't really have to really care about it getting banned, because they already have popularity from YouTube and stuff before TikTok was even made.
That like TikTok influencers would have more struggle going to other platforms since it's so easy to grow on TikTok.
Not really, because it's like they already have based themselves on this app. Then all they gotta do is really switch over. Because it's like once you see a familiar face on this app, you may go, okay, continue, and then when they be like, oh, let me do this on this app also. So because like it's your favorite person to look at, like it's like a recognized face, so you might as well go look at another platform. Even if TikTok wasn't banned, you would still go look at this YouTuber on YouTube.
But like with YouTube, like sometimes I see TikTok influencers and then they got a YouTube page and it's not doing as well as their TikTok page.
That's true.
Because I feel like YouTube, well, with TikTok, is more shorter and you know it's well generated, so you can just scroll and scroll. I mean, YouTube got YouTube Shorts, and I feel like maybe that could be, but like I said, a lot of TikTokers not doing so well on other platforms.
That's true. I agree with what you're saying, but if like the scenario that TikTok is getting banned, not only will that TikToker or that influencer be moving to a different platform, so are their audience. So like I don't think that it's unrealistic that we could say just because the platform is over doesn't mean that person's content is over. If I wanted to watch Corey Kitchen, YouTube got banned, I'm going to move to a different platform. Wherever he go, I'm going to go. Because I like watching him, I like watching his content. So the people that follow those people on TikTok will definitely move to the next platform where they start their content.
Okay.
What do you think makes TikTok so popular for teens, like younger people?
I feel like it's relatable. Like, that's one thing I can say about TikTok. Like I said, it's not that I don't like it. I just don't really care for it because I can find the same thing somewhere else, and that's my opinion. But one thing I can say is it's very relatable. You can find teens that have been through similar situations or the same situations that you've been through that are very open and public about it. People that have been through assault or recovered from or addicts or stuff like that, they're very open about it. And not even on just social media, but especially on TikTok because they don't have those, not necessarily that they don't have those guidelines, they're very lenient with those guidelines. So they talk about their story, which is sometimes it can be inspiring, sometimes it causes a chain reaction where other people start to speak out as well. So one thing I can say is it's very relatable to be on TikTok.
I think TikTok is very popular because of how quick you can get the information. I mean, because this generation, we're so quick to like get this, because feel like we're like out of patience to wait for this to happen. So we go on TikTok to get real information like that. So that's why I think TikTok is more like popular to teens because all you gotta do is go to the next one, you find this information here.
Wait, I just feel like, I don't know, maybe that's where maybe I'm not biased, because personally I just feel like you can do that on every platform.
Yeah, so let's not think about like just specifically TikTok, like social media in general. Like, how do you guys think that social media affects the way that people on the outside world communicate with each other?
I think that a lot of people don't realize, or maybe they do and they don't want to realize, that majority of stuff you see on social media, it's not real.
Right.
It's not a reality. You're not gonna wake up tomorrow, record a video, and be able to support yourself and your family financially. People say that, but it's not realistic, nor is it really ideal. You know, sometimes when you go out in the world, like this is like very, people say it's unexpected TikTok getting banned. Like, what if it really does get banned? You don't have no backup plan. You don't have no experience. You woke up at 18 and decided to be an influencer, and that's really all you have, a camera. You don't have that personal experience. You don't have no record. All you can really say when you go up to a job and say, I'm an influencer. So I just feel like I feel like to a certain extent, it gives people a false narrative when they go out in reality, and it stops them from being able to deeply connect with other people. I don't feel like it gives them that. But in a sense, it can be good. It can go either or. But for the majority of the part, I think it's just unrealistic a lot of the times.
Oh, wait, she just answered the discussion all the way. So.
I feel like TikTok definitely gets a lot of people addicted to it fast. Like especially like the younger kids, like under my age, like 12 and under. They addicted fast. They get addicted to a lot of things they're not supposed to see or nothing like that. Bad for like the younger kids because when you're like younger, your brain is still developing. It's still developing and like some kids don't know younger like that. They don't know what personality is and like they get addicted to TikTok. It's making them change their personalities in a certain way.
I think it affects younger kids and shape their personalities.
I think it shapes young kids. Well, I'm gonna say it another way. Like I think it also inspired a lot of kids to do a lot of things. Like my cousin, she saw this one kid, like she was like 8, and she just started her own business. And I was like, wow, this kid's like 8, promoting her own business out there, trying to get everybody to use her product. And my cousin was like, yo, I want to do that. Mind you, she's only 7. I mean, it can take them to a good life. Like it can lead them to a good path. It could show them that you can make money this way, and this way. Like TikTok is like I said, it's a quick response. It's not. You don't have to wait a long time. It's just a quick response. It gets you right there. It has people that went through the same situation you went through.
You guys think that the rise of TikTok will affect like colleges and jobs? So everybody wanted to be an influencer and all the information that it provides.
I think if that's the case, then a lot of colleges especially, and maybe even like my school, I go to a educational school, so we have shops there. I think a lot of people will more so either go into business or entrepreneurship if that's the case, because technically being an influencer is kind of having your own business if people wanted to take that extra step to like, put in the extra work, have the patent, stuff like that, come out with products, merch, stuff like that. It's having your own business, your own entrepreneurship.
What she said, mine is also a trade school, so we also do shop visit. We also do shops, and I think that it might do a big impact on colleges and jobs because it might like encourage these kids to decide what they want to do at a young age. My school is not based on college; we're based on just going right into the work field. And I saw this one girl, she was just going on and on about this college. And I was like, hey, college sound amazing. Like, college just seemed like you just like do all this stuff, you just open yourself more to more doors. I'm like, this gotta be some type of way. But now I look on the bad side, it's like I gotta pay this and that.
I don't feel like people not going to college because they can learn what they learn in college on TikTok.
But you can't really learn a lot from off of TikTok that you would learn in an actual school. I mean, like I can learn how to do make a whole business from TikTok, but you're not going to learn how to actually handle money from TikTok. Yeah, I might say I'm going to be an engineer. They might teach me how to build this and that, but I'm not going to actually know the benefit how to be an engineer on TikTok. So you have to take 4-year college to become an engineer. I mean, you're not going to get a certificate from TikTok. You're going to get a certificate from just making 4 years from doing that. So I mean, TikTok can teach you basics, but school can actually teach you how to really do things and how to actually become things.
But like you said earlier, some of the stuff that you learn on TikTok, you're not going to learn in school.
That's true, and I feel like that you can't. I feel like necessarily you can't have one without the other. I do believe TikTok is just something that people, it's not a necessity, but I do feel like you can't just have TikTok in your class. It teach you some things, but just like TikTok doesn't teach you everything, neither does college. College teach you something, but they won't teach you everything. Like I can start learning how to do things I can learn how to do things on a platform like TikTok. I can learn how to have a business. I can learn how to, manage that business. But I might not learn how to be professional. I might not learn how to have the professional attire for that business because I'm not meeting with nobody on TikTok and going to those. I'm just learning. I'm being more so visual. When I'm going into school, I can get that hands-on that I need. At certain schools, if you pick the right college, you can get that hands-on experience that you need. I didn't get like the experience what I had that I do have, the little bit that I do have from TikTok. Like, you know, I had to dress up properly. I went to meet the mayor. I had to dress up properly for that. I had to learn how to talk and articulate myself well so she would hear me and she remembered me the next time she saw me.
So you feel like college is more so for the professionalism and the networking
And the hands-on experience.
and hands-on. Yeah.
I mean, it just gives you another like extra step to become great. It's just like it's just another. I would say college is just another thing that you can add on your resume. I mean, I went to college. I got this. Like, it's not. I'm gonna say it's not. I'm gonna say it's not for everybody. Everybody don't got to pick it. I'm just saying it's just another extra thing that you can put on your back that you could just say, just in general. I am a person that doesn't force people to do things, but I'm gonna give you both ways. Okay, college got like bad and good, but it's like you gotta have it both ways. It's just the way you want to take it.
Yeah.
Yo, look, I want every like. Have you ever? When's the last time you never seen me on the podcast? Okay, that was like close to like, yo, that was like a couple weeks ago. Like the new one that just posted, you see me in my face, right?
No.
Oh my god. I was saying, like, y'all, white pieces everywhere.
It's good to be on.
You got a picture of your I do.
I don't got no picture.
We gotta do the outro, yo.
What's the outro?
Oh, that's it for the narrative.
Yuki Skedaddle.
Oh, that's it for the
That's it
narrative.
for the narrative.
Peace.
We all gonna do. That's it for the narrative.
That's it?
That's
You
all
gotta say
it.
that?
That's
all it.
I mean,
That's it.
that's it for the
That's it.
narrative. That's it, y'all.
On the camera.
That's it
for the narrative.
Deuce.